So the British CGI played Joel Carafar. The CGI in afraid to carry the commander responsibilities in the understanding of the only gaming elements. What is the take win it to CGI? To win it, you need obviously have it always usually to maximum number AI to vehicle building to as quickly as possible, able to use the key to MS key as safe location and always in the knowledge and information about the enemy side about your enemy, your structure or your building or base location is crucial to keep and hide and secret as long as possible. Usually there might be some cases when there is a players try to hide and seek to enemy mobile headquarters and the so-called MAH kid hunters and kill it as soon as possible, and therefore it's important to somehow to safeguard it. It's a commander responsible to keep his MS key, retrieve it, and lock in it that the players might not then occupy it. It's also important to get it away from it then when example any threat might be shooting MS key. MS key is a very vulnerable unit, so it's important to just make it as plenty of time at a time to spend it attention and especially the quick decision where what is the risk what you are willing to take and what is the choices what the best attention you try to take it. One thing is a base building. The base building location you usually try to calculate the central amount of time. You always try to anticipate where the enemy units might be. So you make the usually first base to quite quickly change the import and get it to morale to change it. The people usually the team might be losing the morale a little bit if it takes a long time to change it. So usually light factory before 5 minute time and usually the might base and just some and before at last it's 50 minutes. The time they get the building of them. You change the building of the workers and the construction of the your service. And when it change the COVID, it's just important that the bases, when it happens to build it, that it will be also quartered by the plenty of units. It's important that all the team is behind the victory and it's a team deployed of the game. Our pressure usually the teams fail to objectives if there's something that they haven't yet themselves and put in traction. When both teams and sides are very able to do it attention, they are very big a long time in the war coming ahead. But usually in some cases the differences between the teams and the abilities to do all the action themselves to their sides is making a difference on entirely and it's making it that all the games are equal and if you see that all the teams are even. And question one of the things is they are simple, the CGI taking the victories, all the basic things to be known by the commander and all the players should be all the time to the best conduct their effort to able to be in the right place in the right time, the right moment, to go into baiting and doing as much as ability that the enemy teams are doing. That meaning that when the visual game starts, the players go to take the first down when the commander is himself as avoiding all the towns, avoiding all the enemy station, just concentration to making buildings. And the first commander has to command to AI, go into AI control part in the option. Option is one of the pages which have all the menus about the commander chasing himself. He set up using the income ration and all the what I have already told to play the times and use the upgrading menu. It's important to have a lecture for the air radar. Air radar is important therefore because in anywhere, any map that there might be some resistant units, you're able to see the marker every time the airplane is spotted. There might be some time scale of the marker, so you always are able to somehow know where the advanced post the airplane is moving on, what the area is occupied, and what kind of the airplane it is. When you have a control center, you are able to get in very usually by some unit reported, etc. to airplane type air and therefore the attention. Air radar just simply always give a marker of the airplane, no matter what type of the airplane it is, if it is existing anytime in the map, but if you always need to have a control center to get into those marks, and it therefore is useless with a control center. Then there might be an artillery runner. Artillery runner is giving of the approach to the shell where it is supposedly to shot or to where it is supposed to go in for. And it's a simple calculation of the ballistic projectiles, trajectory, and it's a simple and it is calculated therefore, and it gives it the coordination. It gives it the coordination location rather where you have a certain simple, and it might be some case usually very small ratio games only would be useful to this kind of thing. Another thing where there it might be actually might be a bit more buildings or a different kind of game of long range weapons. Long range weapons might be given application ability to the team shooting to the shell and locking much more further without this CGI game is create the logic and dilate the shell or missile in the air when it's in some distance, so the maximum field distance you have a travel. And therefore it's this kind of giving advantage to doing more longer range shooting up and more be able to deliver deadly the patient a longer distance over. So, what else there is in the CGI? The CGI has so many other things to be said, and I will be trying to cover as much today as possible in the presentation as many different videos I am able to possible to do myself. And I kind of got an example talk a few times what is it all about, the different games of application, and what to take a decision or a reason have been failed or a success, and what is the different strategy tactics I've been witnessed myself different games, and what kind of the things I think so I should be upgraded, and I think so we'll take some notes different kind of the CGI. Alright, let's talk about the basic gameplay. So when the application have been the first light factor usually alongside the rod. It's important that the light factory is usually an easy access to player to get an example rod that they wouldn't be so to spend too much time inside of driving inside the forest or dirty roads. Then it's a building example location. In the front side, usually put water for height in some places like a culture center, but it's important any building spavnet over from factories are all the easy accessibility out of the base area that they will be stuck. Stuck-in on units are one of the biggest mistakes the player can use. That's a pretty easy reason. In the subversion, in a never-to build the two forests allows that the frontal area of the spavnet area of those buildings. Example of barracks, you said it that there's pavement inside the walls where it's locked and there is no way to out. They will be stuck there so long that there will be so opening or they will be giant. And just a simple big mistake to doing commander to just building the pressure or some player to themselves intentionally trying to build themselves by support truck or support construction possibilities to more walls and crowded of the base with superior population. Alright, the base should have been the meaning that this game, all the good strategy is always gated by the simple understanding of the simple facts to be getting successful. To get a building of the barracks, the AI teams, all the groups should be materially purchased after culture center is up to the maximum amount of the AIs to themselves, and commander should be always able to give it up the AIs to pray it. One of the commander the responsibility is understanding how the towns are taken. The towns, when there are example resistance up because of towns, it's understandable that not immediately put one by one the soldiers of the towns AI teams. So put some waypoints there in front of the towns and let the AI all the team to got here together before you send. Before it best is to do it by some light there. If there's some adjacent except two waypoint petrol line adjacent. There's plenty of different options to AI control station. What is it is it just to hold the towns and wait adjacent. Then it's a wholly just a town simple or a take towns command, which the AI will be always to take the next town possible where there is not the closest proximity to any units to what they are located on the map. And the next thing is to have simple adjacent. It's important to know that example, if AI cannot go reason answers to some town, they will be stuck in map. One of those